Hi everyone, we're going to present our project about sintaxis. Okay. So, what is sintaxis? Sintaxis is how we form and how we combine words to make sentences and things. So we're going to compare how you form sentences, how you connect words in L1, which is Spanish, and L2, which is English for us. So we're going to make a chart. We're going to compare the flexibility, how you connect questions, adjectives, and a lot of things. So
Okay.
First, Corina.
First, we have the basic word order. So we have here in strategies, and in L1 we follow the SVO, but flexible. The SVO is the subject, verb, and object form. Then in the L2 we followed also the SVO, but it's more rigid. You have to be more specific about it. And both we both share the SVO structure.
Okay, then we have flexibility that goes in strategies. For L1, it's very flexible word, order, subject can be omitted. Okay, and for L2, rigid word, order, subject is required. And for both of them, both form sentences with S, V, and O. Okay.
And then we have subject placement that goes on strategies. And for L1 is subject can come before and verb. And subject almost always goes before a verb. And both allow sentence with SVO.
So my strategy is the adjective position, which is the adjective what describes, for example, the color, the size, and more. So that is the strategy. In L1, usually after the noun, for example, Casa Blanca. First you say the subject, the casa, and then blanca, it's what you're describing. For example, the size, the color here is blanca. So this is in L1. And in L2, it's usually before the noun White House. First you describe it like big house, white house, small house. So first you use the adjective. And here in both use adjectives to describe the noun.
Okay, then we have the question formation. In L1 we use the question formation, but by changing the intonation, inverting the subject and the verb, like ¿tienes hambre? But in L2 we use auxiliary verbs like do or does, plus the inversion. Do you have hunger? And in both we can form questions.
So now we're going to take this to put new strategies. Okay, so the next strategy is negation. Okay, negation is simply when we say no or we wanna negate. Okay, it goes in strategies. Okay, so for L1, uses no before verb. No tengo dinero. Double negatives allowed. No veo nada. So you're allowed to use double negatives, and almost always you use no first before negating a thing. Okay, so for L2 uses auxiliary. No, I do not. I have money. Double negatives incorrect. I don't see nothing. You cannot say double negatives like in Spanish. I don't nothing is not correct. But in Spanish it's correct. So then for both, Then express negation before the verb phrase.
Now for strategy goal, adverb placement. It's very flexible that you can use it like rápidamente corrí or backwards, like corrí rápidamente. And it also is treated like I run quickly, I quickly run. Both use adverbs to modify verbs, like quickly or rápidamente.
Now, my strategy is subject pronoun use, and the subject is what we're talking about. For example, a person, a house, or something. So this is the strategy. So in L1, it's optional. The verb configuration shows subject. For example, voy al parque. Here, it's optional, so you don't use it. You could say I voy al parque, like you're explaining like yourself. So you just use voy al parque. You don't need it in L1. So now in L2 it's mandatory. You have to use I go to the park. I, it's explaining yourself that you're the subject. And both have subject pronouns.
Okay, I'm going to explain this strategy, transfer errors. In L1, my remit subject is raining. Misplaced and adjectives. A car red. In L2, we may misuse negative. I not have money. This is not correct. And in both, show influence from native syntax.
Now we're going to take this strategy. So now we're going to present a new strategy. Okay, then we have positive transfer
That helps learning.
that helps learn. So technically this only has both. It says basic SVO, structure similar, pronunciation, and use of subordinate clauses. So they both are the same. They both have subject, verb, object, and their structure is similar, and also their pronunciation.
Yeah, there's not like different things.
It's the same. It's the same for both.
Now goes negative transfer challenge. Well, it omits subject pronouns plus adjectives after nouns, plus missing auxiliary in questions like double head, adverb, and misplacement.
Now, teaching strategies. These are the strategies that help you so the students can understand more. Okay, so in L1, it's emphasize subject, omission, awareness. So here you make the students put like the attention or emphasize, like you're teaching, and the subject, omission, awareness. And in L2, you have to emphasize subject inclusion and adjective order. That's important. Also the auxiliaries. And they both, you need to use repetitive subject practice, the second adjective placement drills, the third question formation with do, does, and did, and the fourth word order awareness.
So this was our project of use of the syntax in L1 and 2 and what they have in common.
And we hope you understand how we connect the words and how we form them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your attention.
We'll see.